Hey folks, it's Gordon from Gordo's Triathlon Buzz, looking at bringing you the triathlon news and focus on my training as well. I'm a former, I guess, and currently wanting to get back to an Ironman athlete. We're just bringing you updates, weekly training, information on new new watches, bikes, all the gear that you can get. There's lots of stuff out there to cover on triathlon. I'll be covering off with the inaugural highlights for this week and what went down. So in this week we had a T100 race in Vancouver. It went down. We had Ironman Cairns in Australia. There's lots of races going on as well on the Ironman circuit. So if we look at the T100, it has a race to Qatar. There's many races you have to go in there as well. So they just did the T100 in Vancouver. We got London, the French Riviera, Valencia, Lake Las Vegas, Dubai, and then the Qatar final. So we'll cover this the Vancouver race, what happened there. The T100 Taylor Knibb stormed back to form a dominant win, while Belgium's Martin van Riel took the men's title in a thrilling sprint finish. So the T100, here you have it. As I get into this, sorry, we've got the pro results and whatnot. So we have the information here. So if you're just looking to participate in the race, you can do a 100 kilometer one. It's a 2K swim, 80K bike, and an 18K run. They have a sprint version and a junior super sprint as well if you want to get into that one. This was the inaugural race, and they have a sign up on the website here if you want to get into T100triathlon.com to sign up for that one as well. And you can get into that one for next year. They're going to have the races as they go forward as well. So looking forward to that one if you want to get out that one on the west coast in Canada, up in Vancouver, and get into that race. And meanwhile, we also had Ironman Cairns in Australia. Jackie Herring competed in a spectacular finish there at the Cairns race, and at a U.S. double victory and Mensa historic win uh, against the odds as well. So we had Matthew Martquit from the U.S. Winning that one as well. So we had dual U.S. winners. Um, Jackie did it in 8:42:15, and Matthew was 7:50:41. So great times there at the race as well. Jackie's a seasoned athlete from Madison, Wisconsin, and she ran the race there as well, having strong finishes this year as well. And Matthew, he's a medical student at Ohio State University and a professional triathlete. He's also a former Princeton swimmer, so you know. Probably had a good race there. We'll check the splits here maybe a little bit later and see how the things went down. Actually, the highlights are here. So here we have the splits as well, or the top three anyway. So the women's at Jackie Herring at 8:42, and 4 minutes behind there, Hannah Berry, and then we had Lot Wilms coming in at 8:47. So a close race, top three there as well. Similar for the men's, Nick Thompson was about 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes behind, and Henrik Gosch came in at 7:57, about just under 7 minutes slower than Matthew. So some great standings and great runnings of the Cairns race as well. If you're looking at that one, Cairns, in getting into there can be a little bit, if you're from North America, this side where I am, it's a little bit further to get to, but it's tropical North Queensland. The races, again for Ironman that people aren't familiar with it, 2.4 mile, 3.8K ocean swim, 112-mile bike, 180, which is 180 kilometers, and 26.2 mile, 42.2K run to and the run's a 4 lap course as well. So we'll get it a little bit. We have a little bit on the course highlights from there's some race statistics as well from another website. So you get if you're looking at Cairns, you got a 2 lap swim, bike elevation of 1,281 meters, and that's 4,200 feet for those in the U.S. So it's got a decent bike elevation. The run elevation of 65 meters, 4 laps is relatively flat as well. So air temperature of 25 C is manageable. It's not super hot and not cold. I didn't actually check the temperature for this year, but I don't think it was super hot there, but maybe it was. But I should maybe I checked that before. But anyways, the average temperature is in 25 C, so it's not crazy hot. If you can get some ocean breezes as well, that's not too bad. And if you get into the coverages there, so those were the two big races that we wanted to cover off as well. Looking at them coming up even today, if you're looking at the races for this week, there's quite a few races going on the Ironman schedule. We have on the 70.3 Mont Tremblant today. It's June 22nd when I'm recording this. We have the Coeur d'Alene 70.3 and Ironman Rockford in going on. So Tremblaws in Quebec, Canada, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, US, and we have the Rockford is in Illinois, for those not familiar. And then we also, on the Ironman side, we have Les Sables in Vindy, France, at the Ironman distance, full Ironman. We also have if you're doing some Olympic distances as well, if you're over in Europe, Challenge Gdańsk in Gdańsk, Poland is going on today. And if you're looking at that, that might be another one, 5150, the Olympic size in Hoorn, Netherlands. And Tremblant also has a 5150 in Olympic distance as well going on. And then if you're down in Mexico, the World Cup Triathlon in Huatulco, Mexico is on. So if you're into the World Cup side, maybe we'll get into a little more World Cup discussions later on. But there's a lot of races going on today, which we'll hopefully cover next weekend and cover off some of the highlights for those ones. We probably won't get into all of them, but we'll see. Let me know what you think of the coverage, what you want races you would like me to cover off. We'll also get into particulars, maybe race coverage for specific races. I've done Ironman Lake Placid several times back in 2004. Last time I completed it was 2017 at DNF there as well. I think it was 2015. Just trying to get back into it. So some of the coverage here is going to be on my training as well. But these weekly updates are more about the big races that kind of went down as well, going on in the race arena. So anyways, hopefully you're liking this coverage. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Put in the comments below which races you might like me to cover, what information you'd like to see provided in these weekly updates, and we'll get to that. This is Gordon with Gordo's Triathlon Buzz.